Hello everyone and welcome back to Humankind. Now, as I said in the last episode, we're on the brink of war in our glorious empire. We're fighting. We have one target, one that has been insulting us for quite some time now, and that's the Greeks. Or is it the Greeks? It's not the Greeks anymore. It's the Haudenosaunee, as they're called now. So, from my understanding, Native American people that are now up there, so quite a change in the cultural perspective for them, I guess. And as we see, they are quite diverse. They've also taken other cities that don't really belong to them, like this one here, Fenghao. So they're quite aggressive themselves, from my understanding. They've got worms over there, and it's finally time to kick some butts. Now, what we need to do for that first, though, is I need to prepare a couple of things. My army consists right now of a lot of knights, some musketeers, and that's basically it. We need to change that around a bit here. I need to start also training some swordsmen there for sieges, because knights can't travel over or can't pass walls, right? So we do need to have some swordsmen there. We can train them easily, so I'm going to train another 4 here in Aachen to build up another regiment that we're going to move then over there to our attack forces. Now, I'm also expecting some resistance here in Nok. Why is that? Because it's, well, the border city, right? We are going to fight into Worms, or battle into Worms, and then to Gergovia over there. And at the same time, I'm expecting some attack then in Nok, because it's just so centrally in their territory there. So we need to fortify this town here as well. We already got a nice stone wall, as we can see. So that's some protection there. Boy, this is really lovely looking overall, if we zoom in that far. And what I still need to do here is, nope, not the knights anymore. We have enough of them by now. We definitely do want to have some swordsmen there. Unfortunately, I have crossbowmen as my only range type of unit at the moment. And crossbowmen can't fire over walls. So there is a bit of a problem here that we might be facing. I do have my archers here, and I'm going to keep them archers, even though I do have crossbowmen as well. But archers can fight over, or can shoot over walls. Pretty important to know here. In Munich, we're training some swordsmen. I'm going to not do that anymore. We are going to move some more market quarters that we can have in Munich, that we definitely should have. And I might also just squeeze in a commons quarters right here in the center, where we do get some 15 stability out of that. I love that. So let's build this first, and then the market quarters for this one. It is focusing strangely on food at the moment. Let's change this around to some industry and one into food, so that we keep a stable balance there. And the rest is now focusing into that. And as we can see, this is speeding up the construction time tremendously. Now, for my research, we're going with the sea mastery, and then we would have the gunpowder on the horizon now. The gunpowder is going to help us a lot with fighting. And unfortunately, they also can't fire over walls, right? So I think the time of wall fighting is over if I don't have siege weapons. So if we go for sieges, we might need to build some siege weapons first. Now, let's just end this turn. I think we do still have some good money there. We do have a lot of influence that I would like to use in one of my next civics. Independent people, no, we had that already. We could go into the leadership, or we could get into the industrial production. We do have some interesting things here right now. Stability on main plaza and stability on administrative center is a pretty good one there as well. And I would like to have more influence, so let's go with the multiculturalism. This one also pushes us more towards the world, as we can see. And also, once we are reaching the world's top, we get 10% more food and 5 more stability on all cities. That is really good. So let's push towards this area more. And yes, we have boosted our influence income there quite a bit as well, that we can now use to further get more civics on the way. Seafaring has been researched as our next attack. It's rather a fill attack for now. I'm not expanding over there for now. We are going to do this soon, but first of all, I would like to cripple my neighbors up there. The next swordsman is out. Hooray for that. Costs me 20 upkeep, so we are at 60 upkeep now. I need to be a bit careful there with my money, of course. In Aachen, more swordsmen are coming out as well. And in Munich, I would really like to push then now, after the commons quarters, those market quarters, to push my income. And for Aachen, yep, I might also now build the first market quarter over there, right? Market quarters, one here, and then we can have the VOC warehouse here close to the harbor to get that additional 20 coin for adjacent harbor. That's pretty powerful here for this building there. Let's end the turn for now. We're getting a few more soldiers in again. Boy, we need to be really careful now with the income. I don't want to get negative. Knock has gained another pop. Over there, perfect. By the way, Munich, wait a second. Oh, Munich is also looking a bit different there. I don't know why this is happening. I always said Munich is my powerhouse, so let's just get in there. Oh yes, this is of course helping out again. Let's push one into the food there, and that's basically it, right? So Munich is our market area, and as we can see, quite rightfully so. And we could also push some infrastructure here if we still have this. Money on the main plaza, money from trading, but that's it for now. We don't have anything else here. Now for Paris, we do have another VOC warehouse that we can build now. Thanks to finishing this market plaza there, we can now build it close to the market, and that's 26 coin in addition per turn. So this is so powerful, this one here, in order, well, to get more money out of it. We could also boost another harbor. Here would actually be really cool because we could further boost the VOC warehouse, right? We can build another harbor there. We could also have one here for the 28 food. Oh, decisions, right? Do we want to go with lots of food or lots of money from this one? Food, we have a lot in Paris. We have lots of territories. It might be okay to just push another harbor there. Also, stability is looking rather bad for Paris right now. We don't have any military forces here, so this is reducing stability overall. I might also just build a commons quarter since we focus a bit into that. And we could build them a bit further outside so we don't disrupt the flow of my city there too much. With something here for another 10 stability. Let's have this one over there in this area, and we should be able to build this rather quickly. Once again, they do try to get us this open border policy. I'm sorry, pals, but now it's over. Let's attack Worms as our very first act of war here. War declaration is out. The siege at Worms has started, and let's go right into the manual battle. We do have some swordsmen there as well, so we should be fine. I'm going to, of course, have my musketeers right here at the front. Then we have, unfortunately, a lot of these horsemen there, right? And then we have the swordsmen that are going to push into the city on the other side, kind of like if I'm trying to do this here, or I'm getting them over somewhere else. But let's have this one starting now, and as we can see, we could have some options there. So let's push the first swordsman then right into the city compounds, more or less. We cannot, unfortunately, right? We cannot attack here. Could we do it like that? I think this might be possible. Let's also attack the first units there. I think they don't have any archers there, so I think they're going to just attack us before we do anything else. We could also get another swordsman over there, right? But that's, of course, a bit of a long turn there. Let's just let them come at us. They're going to try this, of course. And they're getting a lot of damage also in this process there. Very good. The next attack. There's the flag, by the way, that we should get somehow. They're pushing now here, so that's totally fine for us. Let's attack them with our swordsmen. Their swordsmen are not that strong as far as I can see. These units, right, these draftees, they are vassals, so they're being raised here in the city defense, and they're extremely powerful, gotta say that. I'm a bit surprised at how powerful they really are. Let's push in with my horse units there on the other side, and let's get my swordsmen now into this area there, and we can attack them directly. Perfect. And here we still need to hold our ground as well. So the flag, of course, is the major goal. Boy, my musketeers are a bit damaged now. Alright, it's the end of the turn, so we need to wait there a bit. I come bearing steam, naturalize or jail. We go with the naturalize again without even asking, so we know this event, of course, already. And we will just continue this battle now in the next turn. Another swordsman is coming out. We need to be a bit careful there, though, with the income. But then we should be fine. Let's attack this unit there. Hopefully it dies. It does. And now we can enter the city here with our swordsman. On the other side here, we can continue attacking. Here we do have a bit of a problem now that we really don't have any archers, right? So this is hurting us a bit there. It's not a siege, well, a siege army that we have there, so that's a bit of a problem, of course. But we are winning this one anyway without too many losses there. I think we lost 1-2 units at most for a battle this size. It's totally fine. So we're deploying this one there as well. And I think if I now stop we should be winning this one. There it is. Very good. We lost 3 units there. It's fine though. They lost 7 units. The siege is over. It wasn't ideal, but it still did the job. And Worms belongs to us. At least it's occupied for now. The remaining troops here that we have, let's heal them up. So this one and this one. Definitely very important to heal them. My other troops here, we can now cross the channel with those units there. We should be doing that. Wages of war. I cannot afford any more civics, so we're going to leave it at that. And here, I'm just going to wait in Nok. I'm waiting for some attacking forces that might appear at some point here. And once my troops are healed, we will then just continue deeper into this territory with that city there. Gergovia would be my next target now. So we can already move over there if we want to, right into the city of Worms. And once they're here, they can also heal up again. These are actually pretty healed. And those still need to heal a bit. Let's end the turn. Where's the response of the native tribes? So I don't want to pronounce this name so often. There we have them. We could upgrade them if we had one more iron, but it's also a bit expensive, so I'm not doing that. There we would be at the city gates already, and as we can see, this is not really a siege here, right? So this is just... I'm going to instant resolute this one. We didn't lose any units there, so this is working a bit better after all the patches. And we got the city that basically that was totally without defense. Perfect. And meanwhile, we have finished the VOC warehouse there. Look at my income, 200, even though we have such a big army at the moment. That's just very lovely. We could boost this further by having now this harbor there. And as we can see, that's another plus 29 coin that we get out of this harbor. I say yes to that. We should be looking out for stability though. I might need to build another commons quarters, or what I can also do, since population is pretty high, we should at least be having some military units here. Let's go for 2 crossbowmen. We can upgrade them later then once we have the gunpowder. And also new grievance is available, but that doesn't affect us right now. My units are pushing now deeper into their territory there. There's some more cities to be had. We need to have that. Let's just check the war score. It's quickly dropping for them. But of course, since we are the attackers, we do also need to push our advance there a bit more, just so that we keep that war score towards our advantage. Let's end the turn, 258. There's still no bigger attack here. Right, so not that much we need to do there. And we've also finished now the 3-masted ship. This brings us the colony plan. So we can create a city with a package of infrastructure already built on it. And we have the settler. The settler is something that we have that I'm going to train in Aachen. We're finishing the market quarter there anyway. And down here we have the settler, costs me 1 pop. And this one builds all of that colony, right? Let's actually build 2 settlers there, and they are going to be the ones that are settling in this new world over there. So we might make some good expansion there as well, if there's no other dangers or something like that happening. Let's continue into this whole city there. There's something very strange happening, because this city has destroyed districts, as we can see, and they count as invalid tiles to move my units in, right? It's a wrong district type to attack. Very strange indeed. I can't do that much here, so I can only attack from this side there, I think. So let's move further into this whole mess. As we can see, it's the Riverlands. There's the city, and once again, it's not really a siege. So I'm just going to... Alright, well... It's going to be a siege, because they have some reinforcements, so I need to attack them now directly, heads on. And unfortunately, there is a fence once again. I was not planning to go for this one now. So I need to get my melee units over there, right? And here we can attack them from that side, probably here, and then move right into them. These are, yeah, crossbowmen. So overall pretty weak. What can I do here? This is just very strange, right? We cannot move in there because for some reasons destroyed districts count as invalid tiles. So I can't do anything there. The only thing we can do is moving my swordsmen over there, but swordsmen in general are very bad, so I do need to have my my swordsmen, my bigger swordsmen there, or my better swordsmen in this area. So let's just move them over there, and the other ones as well. Continue moving in there. They're attacking a bit. I think this is the only attacking force now here, right? Right, and then we have those, because no one can move here. That's just very, very strange overall. Let's end the turn. They destroyed one of my units, and we're going to destroy one of their units. somehow. Somehow they're very strong. But we have won this one. We actually lost 2 units there. That wasn't ideal either again because of this very strange situation that we have. And my horses were at the front. But what can you do about it? We got it. We should really be winning this war now. Right? If there's nothing else happening, we should really be winning this one. Let's end the turn. Nock has gained. Where's the resistance, by the way? Why are they not attacking? Are they that weak military-wise? No idea. Let's keep my troops stationed here for now. Because in next turn we should be winning this war anyway. Let's end the turn. And I think that's it. Yes, we can force them to surrender. That was rather easy. That very first battle against them. We want Worms, of course, as our major price, more or less. And then we do have some nice territory that is rather close to us and really cheap. So I could push those territories. I definitely want that territory right. No, not the city. That's the city there, right? I want that one here, Fekta, right? So this one we can afford, and we could even afford another one, and that's Kamui, right next to Worms. And let's force the surrender. We even get 280 coin there as well on top of that. And with that, we have really expanded massively now up here in the north. As we can see, we've gotten significantly stronger with that. We are one above the city cap now. Doesn't matter really because, you know, the penalty is not very strong. I'm going to push right to Worms there anyway because I think stability will be... It's not. It's actually going up. Stability is going up for Worms there. Alright. Well, what can you do about it? We do want to attach those on territories now. So we do have Kamui available. And over there we have Factor that we've just gained now. So Factor is going to be part of Nock. Right? So another beautiful territory there for this city. And Worms is getting Kamui here over there, I think. I think this might make the most sense. We also have this one there, which unfortunately does not border. It does not border? Ah, it does border. Very good. So this one here we can push to Munich, right? It does give us some industry bonus there. But Kamui is going for Worms, which is another one of our major, or going to be one of our bigger cities there. And probably merging into a mega city there with Aachen later on. Overall, these cities are not too great, gotta say that, right? So there's lots of development that they need from us that we need to do here. Let's merge some of our armies there as well together. And in Nock also nothing really happens, so we're just going to move some troops around here. Also those ones, because I think we're going for the next war then right away, pretty soon. That was successful. That was more successful than I thought it would be, really. Let's keep them stationed there. And those troops are moving further down here. Out of their territory, of course. Yep, Nock has gotten a bit more space here. With that, also some science districts over there, as we can see. So I might just push one into that. This one can stay on food. This one can stay on industry. With that new territory, though, stability is going really down. Lucky us, we do have the public fountain still available for some stability bonus there. And the apothecary for +1 stability per researcher. That would also help out a bit. I could also go for another commons quarters, right? The adjacency bonus of some of those districts are just pretty good. So they're in this one, but I think this might be a very good science district there as well. This one's better. This one is really better, and the mountain district can be here. Yep, so let's push one commons quarters there, at least for that stability bonus. And in Worms, where stability is just perfect, Worms will probably be another one of my money areas, right? We do have some science districts here. Nothing special though. We do have lots of commons quarters. That was pretty important to the AI, it seems. These commons quarters there, we're going to raise them most likely. And we do have with Worms... Nah, Worms is not part of the ocean, right? So it doesn't have an ocean tile there. That's going to be a bit difficult. What we can do though is we can build a few more districts, and industry districts are always nice to have. So there is some, this is going to be a pretty powerful one because it has then 3 maker quarters adjacencies there. So industry will be the boost here now, and then probably we go into the money area since we do have a lot of arid land up there where we can just spam them. that's probably going to be my choice here for Worms. Now, this one is pretty interesting. It's still an outpost, right? And as we can see, it's not bordering to Worms, it's bordering to Aachen. So if we want to take this one, we could attach it to Aachen, or we just make it a city itself. Though that is just a bad choice overall. It's okay for food, I guess, but we just keep it as an outpost for now, because I think it's a bit worthless overall. For this one there, I might just put this one to Munich once I've got no room here anymore. Now we also got a nice smaller fleet available to us now that we can use in the ocean out there for some interesting treasures that we can find here. Oh, like this one for 300 coin. I might be splitting this one up into 2 different vessels, and both of them are going to be in the auto-explore mode, right? So both of them are also going in the same direction. So let's have one for ourselves for now, because I want to scout actually this area now that we haven't really explored up to this point here. The harbor is being finished in Paris soon. That's another boost. We have 3,000 coin available. That's pretty good for some trading, I should say. Papyrus we could get from the English for are you serious? 1,400 coin. I'm not paying something like that for some papyrus there. The Norsemen have the dye still available, and I do like me some dye. So let's purchase one for 900. Do we have a better one? 800. Let's take the one for 800. And then we have those guys that we just waged war again. So we could... They have saltpeter, so we could try and... oh, yeah. Okay, they're still a bit angry there. They're hate-filled towards us. We could still try to get some better relation with them again, or we just fight them. Science osmosis, I take it. And other than that, nothing that much we can do there. Saltpeter is coming up now soon, and I hope, please, we need to pray here to all the gods on this earth. Please give me a saltpeter on any of my territories. It's not looking good. We have unknown strategic resources here 2 times, and that's it. And this is still incredible, right? On such a big map, no other strategic resources anywhere. I'm also hoping that the New World will help us out. First settlers are out, and I think it's time to also move now towards the New World and colonize it. Stay tuned.